Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Gaming Library. And we're back with the Talos Principle. I'm librarian for the evening, Bruno Fightmaster. Last time, we had a bit of a snafu and had to replay a few levels, so we went a bit quickly, because since I had already beaten all of those particular puzzles for a couple of other videos that were going to be added in, there's not really a way to put the toothpaste back in the tube for that, so we just had to kind of rush through a couple of these here. Now, though, we are back. We finished World 7. We finished the first two sections of World 2 here in Egypt. So let's continue on and go into the third section. And I think we will change this up a little bit. We're going to take care of beep boops after we finish all the puzzles, so that way we have an easier way to end this section. And there's a beep boop all the way over there, so let's go over here. And we'll go all the way around the outside, I shouldn't make that joke. And we're going to go into this area here and see what these puzzles have to hold for us. Eagle's Nest. Okay, so... these beams are getting a little higher. So I know we made the remark last time about puzzles that had multiple locks in them, but not a specific place for one of those marks to come from, or one of the laser colors to come from. So, it is possible that... oh, okay, there's a ladder behind us. So it's possible that maybe we'd be able to set this up at some point to where we can go a different route to have a item come up from a different area in order to then kind of shoot the moon, as it were, and be able to take a laser from one place and put it to another place. Okay, so let's see what happens when we... Let's just put a box here. Aha, okay. So it launches it all the way over. So we need to push it here and go over with it. Oh, that's not what I want. Why was I not able to stop that motion? Oh, wait, I get it now. Huh, so if I hold it, then it goes a little higher. And run. No. Alright. Well. Interesting. So... No. Oh, can I... Ah, okay. So what I can do is... Ah, okay. So because I can't... Because if I just let the box go, it'll just fly all the way over. So I jump, I can drop it. So that way it stays in here. And then pick you up, put you on top, jump up here. There we go. And then come all the way around, bypassing this fan. And then if I go around here, we can get the piece. And we can leave. Hooray. Cool. Puzzle 1 down. And that was for that play button, it looks like. Last L piece here. So we can get whatever that next item is. And we'll see what that is here in a sec. Blown away. Okay, so... Alright. That's what that does. So you probably need to stay there for a sec. That probably means I need to do something in here to be able to make that possible. Oh, there's a star there. Interesting. See, and again, there's a red piece, which is not really needed. Ah, I know what we can do. So, hit that, hit that. Can I get all three of them here? I think I can. Not really. There I can. Ah, there we go. Set you on top there. Yeah. Cool. Take this. Now what can I use you for though? So I... Oh, well... What if I take you... Can I jump? Not quite. Yeah, okay. Let's continue on. Alright, so we have a red piece, red T piece. Let's do it. Whoosh! Okay. Are you actually going to tell me how to crouch? Is there a way for me to crouch? I don't know. Okay. So there's a spot here to put other fans. I can just take you off. Interesting. Okay. Oh. Okay, there's not a way to crouch, because you just need to push the boxes around. So I put you here. What do you do? Do you block? No, you do not block. Nope, so I need to put the fan here. Yeah, block that fan. Take this fan. That seems weird, I don't know what that does. Let's see. Man, there's a lot of fans around here. Okay, well, so fans need to go somewhere. But it's figuring out. So what I need to do is I'm guessing I'm gonna need to get that out somehow. Ooh, that's real fast. Oh, no, I can't go back that way. Okay. So, my thought would be that in order for me to do what I need to do, oh, where'd the... Oh. Okay. So I probably need to do, because I'm guessing that goes pretty fast. So, yeah, there we go. Alright, I can dig that, I can dig that. So now we're playing with momentum. Okay. Momentum it is. That is the worst possible wine that there can be, I think. Alright, so, onward. And outward. Ooh, things. The only meaningful purpose is to bring about an end of purpose. That seems a little, sad, actually. I figured it out. Now what? I don't know, dog. I don't understand these things. I'm just kind of moving along here and solving puzzles. As is my nature, it seems. Okay, last puzzle of this world. Another yellow piece? Yes. So you must be for my buddy there. Sunshot. Okay. So we got some blocks that need to be moved. Probably to the other side, so onward. There you go. Go that way. And you can go over there as well. Ah, you can just climb over. Because I have opposable thumbs. Okay, so you're over there. I can't get over there. So I need to put you there. And whee! Cool. Simple enough. Alright. So, if I remember correctly, that should be all of our pieces here. Looks like it is. So, let's go take care of some... Actually, just wandering here for a second. Go take a look at these fantastic vistas of ruined temples. And then we can check out some beep boops. So there's a beep boop all the way out here. All the way out here. Yeah, beep boop. And a thing all the way here in the far corner. The certification program is a sham. What does the computer know about humanity? I don't know. What did the snake know about humanity? Alright, let's take a look at body and soul. But it is commonly supposed that the Egyptians believed the soul to live as long as the body continued undissolved, and therefore tried this method of eluding death. Could the wise Egyptians, said Nakaya, think so grossly of the soul? If the soul could once survive its separation, what could it afterwards receive or suffer from the body? The Egyptians would doubtless think erroneously, said the astronomer, in the darkness of heathenism and the first dawn of philosophy. The nature of the soul is still disputed amidst all of our opportunities of clearer knowledge. Some yet say that it may be material, who, nevertheless, believe it to be immortal. Okay. Soma. From Sunway Yang to Arkady Chernevsky. Names are a funny thing. I remember how much we struggled to come up with a name for our project. All seriousness, scientists name their projects by just translating them to Greek or Latin, right? Corpus made me think of some horrible disease, so we used the Greek word instead, soma. Quite appropriate. But then since we needed corporate funding, we had to come up with a backronym. Corporations love backronyms, you know? They even sent us a list of buzzword-heavy suggestions to help us get started. Something like self-sufficient, orthostatic modular android, sustainable observant mechanized arthropod,
Skeomorphic, omni-adaptable mobile anthropomorphatron? Wow, that's a mouthful. After a while, we got so frustrated that we started getting silly. Saber-tooth overexcited murder android? Sentient orthopedic monkey automaton? Strange Olga's menacing Assobot? Assassobot, there we go. Superb octopod marinades apelings? Satisfying overcooked mint alligator? Stinky ornithological mule alligator? Skroink oof minky ak? Stupid, obscure, meaningless acronym. I like that one. That one's good. In the end, we all just hated the name Soma just because we had so many fights about it with the sponsors. So when Alexandria told us the story about the Talos principle, blah 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 blah, caught on. I don't know whether it really fits, but I kind of like it. Yeah, I kind of like the Talos principle too. It's a solid name. That could also be due to a podcast I listen to as well, but that's just me. Alright, so you're done, which is fine. So now, do you still have something for me? You do, I see the eye. Hello, Beep Boop. Tell me your secrets. Alright, so we have Progress, Osiris, and Just War. Let's do Progress. We'll just go in order here. The basic skeleton of the simulation is now running on EL. It's not plugged into the AI system yet, but in theory, everything is ready. I guess the next step is to test whether the generated scenarios make sense, or do we wait for the iteration module to blah blah blah? Okay. So, there is a simulation of a bunch of different... I'm gonna guess this is a bunch of different puzzles, which is probably where I'm at right now, but we'll see. That'll come with later research in the game. Democracy's Altar, or On the Just Causes for War Against the Indians, by Juan Ginés de Sepulveda. Sepulveda? My Spanish is bad too. Written in 1547 to justify the Spanish conquest of the Americas. The Spanish have a perfect right to rule these barbarians of the New World, who in humanity are as inferior to the Spanish as children are true adults, or women to men. For there exists between two as great a difference as, I might even say, between apes and men. Compare then these gifts with those possessed by these half-men, in whom you will barely find the vestige of humanity, who not only do not possess any learning at all, but are not even literate and eat human flesh? Wow, that's a sentence. Compare, then, these gifts with those possessed by these half-men, in whom you will barely find the vestiges of humanity, who not only do not possess any learning at all, but are not even literate and eat human flesh? That's the better way to say that. Therefore, if you wish to reduce them, I do not say to our domination, but to a servitude a little less harsh. It will not be difficult for them to change their masters. See, you say that, but I don't know. The first wisdom, the scribe said to the dying man, is that as the world is made of 5 elements, so is the soul of man. Know therefore in this life you are a shadow and you are a heart, a shadow, and name, and also Ka and Ba. Without all these things, you would not be a living being, but a thing. What is a man without a name who cannot speak of himself? What is a man without shadow who is not anchored in this world? What is a man without a heart who can neither feel nor think? A man without Ka, which has no essence? And what is a man without Ba, who is not in self, but like unformed clay? Therefore praise Osiris, king of eternity, the lord of everlastingness, the eldest son of the womb of Nut, he who traverses millions of years in his existence. Note number 1. Here the translator is clearly inserting his own beliefs into the text, as blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. So, oh, and it tells me which areas there too. Nice. So it's talking about how man, in general, has a bunch of different parts associated with him, in order for him to actually be a full being. Be it a name, so he can speak, a shadow so he knows he's grounded, a heart so he can feel, and then essence and a body. Interesting. Alright, well, let's continue on then. And I think over here we can unlock the play button. We can unlock the play button. Let's unlock the play button. Let's do you. 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 Okay. There we go. Alright, we've unlocked play, I think. Slight flashing light warning. Interesting. Okay, well, let's see what's next. Ooh, we have some green puzzle pieces that use the play button, so we can figure out what they're used for now. Hooray! Okay.
You may wonder why I have created these labyrinths for you. Why you can reach eternity only through struggle. But have faith, for these trials serve the betterment of your kind.
Some of these challenges must be designed with cooperation in mind, but I am the only one here. Oh, I think I see what's going on here. So, let's see if I have this right. Give it a second. We'll do that. Okay, yeah. Okay. So, these create a new body for ourselves. Oh. We'll give it a couple more seconds so that way it actually continues all the way. We'll do that right. So. Okay, so let's see what's behind this one. Okay, so really just nothing, but did want to check. Okay. So we turn it on, I do a thing, and then press the play button for the system to do it for me. Okay. Alright. Is there anything else here other than this, or... Does just one open it? No. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we'll be fine. Oh, nope, I know what I did wrong. Okay, so let's try this again. I'll go over here for a few seconds. And over here for a few seconds. Okay. Now, you come through, open that one up for me. And then you open the other one for me. Thank you. Me. Cool. That's an interesting little tool. So that allows me to get a couple of additional options, I suppose. Wow, there's a lot back here. Like a whole lot. Wow, alright. Is this a thing? It is.
DNA is information transmitted across time. The living and the dead are part of the same chain, bound together by chemistry. That's true of all species. But humanity has taken this bond further. Thanks to technology, we have access to the thoughts and ideas of people whose physical bodies are long gone. Like you listening to me now. Even though I'm...
What is this? I shall not allow the corruption of my garden. Be gone!
Excuse me? I was listening to that.
DNA is information transmitted across time.
Thank you.
The living and the dead are part of the same chain, bound together by chemistry. That's true of all species. But humanity has taken this bond further. Thanks to technology, we have access to the thoughts and ideas of people whose physical bodies are long gone. Like you listening to me now. Even though I'm definitely dead at this point, you're part of that chain. You have the capacity to remember.
I suppose so. Okay. Oh. Should load back there. Okay. Was there something else I'm missing then? Oh, well, I can just go... Yes. The thing I'm missing is the fact that I'm dumb. There we go. Oops. Well, maybe I need to grab that first. Then I can do something with this red one so it'll actually sink into that. Okay. Because, yeah, I can't get to that. I don't think, without kind of going over the moon, as it were. So, let's try that. Yeah, I know. Take you, because I don't need that one anymore. Here, that, there, that. Okay, so let's try one of these other ones, like you. I don't need you. Select that. Select that. Select that. Select that. Not quite. Oh. But that gets it high enough. So I can go over here and do that. Yeah, there we go. Cool. That'll do. Lots of sphinxes. Assuming that's the correct terminology. I don't actually know the plural sphinx. Probably just sphinxes. That would make sense. Okay, nothing back here. Pharaoh. Don't know which one. Probably doesn't exactly matter which one. And then one little... Yeah, the tidbit of information was between the Sphinx's paws. So we don't need anything else there. So let's go in here. The right angle. Okay. Wonder if that's going to be kind of a play on words as far as both right as in correct and right as in degrees. Okay. Okay. So that is the right distance and the right amount of time. I just need to wait. Let's go through. Thank you. Run on. There we go. Hey, you. Stay over here. Thank you. Okay. Oops. Will that be enough time now? Epitaph, child program, codename Sansara, terminated here. Program failed to pass random memory test. Being torn limb from limb by machines for the rest of eternity becomes less and less appealing to me. Yeah, I can understand that. Being torn limb from limb sounds like a bad plan. It seems that mistakes are easily forgiven here. I thought I had surely died, yet here I am, reset, rebooted, and reborn. I will tackle these challenges anew. Interesting. Okay. Yes, I know you're too far off. It's fine. That's about as far as I can go, so. Because the problem is that I still need this one to be available. Give myself more time, maybe? No, that's not quite gonna work. Because you're still... Is there anything else for me to use? There's something over there, it looks like. Oops. There's a way for me to get there, though. Let's take this real quick. Oh, it's a star, so not really. Oh. That's helpful. Now, is it in a spot? Is far enough away that I can make it through? Yes, it is. Nice. I like that. I say, ooh, there's a box. But what to do with it? You know, that's fine. I don't need the stars. I don't care. It's fine. Whatever. We're just gonna keep going. Because we're here to get to the end of the game, not to see everything it has to offer. Codename terminated here. Fatal flaw in the series firmware. Final memory dump. Life short. Progeny programs as dog. Okay. So we're seeing the history of some of the other programs here. Are also with us. Or were with us, rather. Alright. Redundant power supply. So there are 2 crystals that we can't mess with. Let's go and grab that box real quick. 1, 2, 3. Anything else here, though? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, so... Nope, nothing here. So... somehow I need to stop Fan. I don't know how to stop Fan. There's nothing in here. Yeah, alright. That's how that works. Interesting. Okay. Cool. So we can just stand in front of things. And that'll work too. Alright. Last one, I believe, for this world. Yes. What do we got? Oh look, another puzzle, and another voice telling me I'm special, and another broken down computer with fragments of nothing. The world is a bad joke, perpetuated by a cruel god too dumb to hit the off switch. Wow, that's... Dog. You know, you had such good things before, now you're bumming me out, man. A self-help tutorial. Okay, gotta do the same thing with this one. Thank you, friend. We still have one more green piece left before we can get into Temple C. Which I'm guessing means that there's not a lot of green pieces really left over here. A lot of them are going to be probably yellows and reds. Anyway, we got a beep boop. Loading Milton Library Assistant. Ah, you're back. Good. I've been thinking about how I can help you. In light of everything you've said, I'm certain someone has to. What I've decided is you've convinced me consciousness is a contradictory concept, and therefore not real. What do you think? No, it's not. Just because it's not material doesn't mean it's not something that's... It's not real. No, I don't think so. Very droll. What this conclusion means is that the certification program you undertook has been rendered obsolete. We can't test for something that doesn't exist. Therefore you, along with quite a lot of other things, have been recategorized as a person. Your profile can thus be updated with administrator privileges. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. No doubt you'll be off doing administrator things soon enough. So I wonder if, before I let you go, if you do me the favor, I have one final question for you. Why are you doing all this? What's the point? They're really getting into, like, meaning of life stuff here at this point. Huh. While yes, I want out of here, I don't think that's really a standard answer, or an answer that really is, like, that's just kind of a blah answer. Try to do what God wants? Not really. I don't particularly care, but that's the only thing I can do at the moment. There's a way a world should be, and this isn't it. I mean, in theory, I don't know what the world should be like, because this is the only world I've known, so, meh. I'm gonna go with I want the truth. Checking user profile. Now you say that, but if you're serious about it, then you can't cling to your every belief forever, as you seem so intent on doing. When everything seems impossible, something's got to give. I only have one last request. Will you come back and speak to me sometime? I mean... yeah, no doubt I'll have to. I think that'll be a thing that'll happen. Okay, I sense you're super eager to get going. Let's do this. Updating programs parameters. Your user profile has now been generated. Downloading profile. Congratulations, your account has been updated. Here are the details. Conflicts. All conflicts have been resolved. Psychological profile. You are perfect just the way you are. You are a person. You are everything you can be already. You do not have to pretend you are anything else. You are the same as everyone else, but you are all unique. Has access to advanced functionalities, networking, troubleshooting. Okay. Hello, Administrator. I think you'd like assistance in accessing the communications portal. I see that you have a number of pending communications. I'll take a look at that right now. Lots of errors. Resolving hashes, network connection established. Message received as a string. Okay. What do you got for me? Are you a person? What do you mean? Yes. Why would you ask that? Yeah, around here it matters, because I want to know who is actually a person. I understand. Pending. Error. Again soon. Okay. So I am talking with somebody here. Interesting. Archive continues to grow. Attempting to maintain a semblance of order as difficult as expected. Lost 7 people this week. Statistically speaking, trend should increase. Must focus on realistic goals. Too little time to grieve. Lost from what? You're compiling data. What project are you having that's losing people? Flower. Man, you know what really freaks me out? Charlie. What? The human body decomposes quite quickly, so all the information stored in chemicals in our brains will be gone really quickly. Dude. But computers and books last a long time, so all our messages, our ideas, our books, it'll all be out there. Our porn. Even being transmitted through space. Yeah, our porn too, I guess. We'll all be gone, but the works of Aristotle will still exist. So will Star Trek, Firefly, Babylon 5, Lotor, Blade Runner, Cyber, blah blah blah, Plantron 6, Shakespeare, Byron, hell, even video games. Expletives, 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 expletives. WTF, dude? Yeah, imagine if the aliens find those. I'm thinking these are all probably different porns, if I were to guess. Charlie is a bit of a... He has a bit of a one-track mind, I guess. Cyrus 6. Now I will tell you the many perils you will face on your journey through the Duat. Listen well, for the challenges that lie before you are great, and if you do not prove yourself worthy, you may never reach the eternal reed fields of Osiris, and you may be lost forever. From the second death there is no awakening. The scribe brought forth the great papyrus, and carefully unfolded it before the dying man. And the dying man beheld that it was a map of the Duat, showing the many paths that led toward the Tower of Anubis, where his heart was to be weighed. On each of the many paths, which treaded through the Duat like infinite threads woven by Neith, there were marked the dangers that a traveler must face, although there were great walls of iron that none but the gods could cross, the gates made of purest light, and so the traveler could not avoid the trials that had been decreed, and could only proceed toward the tower by proving his worth, and thus earning the key to each sacred gate. More towers, huh? Anything else for me, or are you good? You good? Alright. Cool. Well, another 2 pieces done. We have 3 more left. Let's see if that's... Okay, so that's about 10, it looks like. Let's see, 5, 6, and 4. Okay, so no, that's a little more than that. But yeah, we are closing in, as it were. We are almost done with this Egypt world. We have another place over here that's, there's some other portal behind here, but I can't break through this yet. I don't know why. But we will,
There are mysteries in my garden, hidden roads and secret gates. If you dedicate yourself to understanding them, you may join the host of messengers.
Thank you, Elohim. You've already said that to me once or twice. Alright, I think we are going to call it there for today. Thank you all so much for joining me here at the Gaming Library. If you did like this video, like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends about it. Let me know what you think, because this has been quite an interesting... I wasn't expecting this game to be as thought-provoking as I thought it was. But, yeah. We are getting close. We're about 2/3 of the way through, it looks like. Maybe more like half. Depending on if we want to go up that tower. We'll see. Maybe we'll do, like, one ending where we actually listen to Elohim and don't go up the tower. And another one of maybe ascending the tower a bit, seeing what's there. Anyway, I think that'll be enough for today. I will see you next time on the Gaming Library. This is your librarian, Bruno Fightmaster, checking out.